Dear students, today we will continue with the chapter development for 10th class. Today we will study about income and other criteria, public facilities, public distribution system, etc. The development level of nations or region should be judged on the basis of other subsistence basis income as well. To understand this, let's take a comparative analysis of three states: Maharashtra, Kerala and Bihar. Here is a table. We will compare the help of this table. In this table, name of states, infant mortality rate per 1000 live birth 2012, literacy rate in percentage 2011, net attendance ratio per 100 persons, secondary stage is 14 and 15 years 2009-10, per capita income for 2012 and 13. First of all, we know about Maharashtra. Infant mortality rate per 1000 in Maharashtra 25, literacy rate 82, net attendance ratio 64, per capita income for 2012 and 13 1,07,670. In Kerala, infant mortality rate per 1000 12, literacy rate in percentage 94, net attendance ratio per 100 persons 78 and per capita income 88,527 rupees. In Bihar, infant mortality rate per 1000 43, literacy rate 62 in percentage, net attendance ratio 35 and per capita income for 2012 and 13 28,774. From the comparative table you have heard various aspects of developments can be concluded as follows. First, per capita income. Per capita income PCI is regard to state is calculated as per capita net state domestic product. Per capita income in Maharashtra is the highest and Bihar it is the lowest, indicates that the employment status and scope of earning it quite less in Bihar. प्रति व्यक्ति आय, हम राज्य की प्रति व्यक्ति आय निकालने के लिए राज्य की कुल आय में राज्य की कुल जनसंख्या से भाग दे देते हैं, इससे प्रति व्यक्ति आय प्राप्त हो जाती है. IMR, Kerala has the least IMR, whereas Bihar has maximum infant mortality rate IMR. High IMR implies that the health care facility is poor, but high per capita income does not guarantee to better health care facilities. Literacy rate. Kerala has the highest literacy rate, but Bihar has the lowest. It means more children in Bihar are away from education because of poverty and lack of educational facilities. Maharashtra is lagging behind in education, though it has higher PCI. Enrollment ratio. It is called net attendance ratio. It is highest in Kerala but lowest in Bihar. The percentage of net attendance ratio in all three states is low, which implies clear dropout. These aspects indicate that per capita income is not the best criteria to make decisions about development. Instead, other basic facilities and quality of the also matter must be properly counted for डेवलपमेंट. हम इस प्रकार देखते हैं विभिन्न राज्यों में जो तुलना की गई है, चाहे वो लिटरेसी रेट हो या एनरोलमेंट रेशियो हो यानी नेट अटेंडेंस रेशियो, इनमें भिन्न भिन्न है और इसका संबंध प्रति व्यक्ति आय से भी नहीं, इसके लिए और भी कारण जिम्मेदार होते हैं. नाउ पब्लिक फैसिलिटीज. द सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ पब्लिक फैसिलिटीज may be highlighted from the limitation of money as follows. Monetary development or more average income may not procure you a better life. Money cannot buy all the goods and services needed you for your well-being. Money cannot buy pollution-free environment and adulterated medicine, etc. Money may also not be able to protect you from infections, diseases, unless the whole of your community takes preventive steps. In India, when today's many areas child, particularly girls, are not able to achieve secondary level schooling due to inadequate facilities. Achieve secondary level. From the above discussion, it becomes evident that besides money, so many things like public facilities, primary, secondary schools, healthcare facilities, cleanliness are important for living. यहाँ ये बताया गया केवल धन से ही नहीं, अन्य चीज़ों से भी डेवलपमेंट होता है. उसके लिए हमें कई मामलों में सजग होना चाहिए. पब्लिक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सिस्टम. Some states like Tamil Nadu has a well functioning public distribution system. The system is for supply of food grains is poor people in rural area. सार्वजनिक वितरण प्रणाली में तमिलनाडु का एक प्रमुख स्थान है. इसका मतलब जो गरीब व्यक्ति हैं उनको भोजन के लिए पर्याप्त मात्रा में अन्न प्राप्त हो सके. ऑन द अदर हैंड झारखंड डज नॉट हैव सच एज एफिशिएंट सिस्टम, जबकि झारखंड में पर्याप्त तंत्र नहीं है. इन तमिलनाडु 75% of the people living in rural areas use a ration shop, whereas in Jharkhand only 8% of rural public are a capacity of doing so. तमिलनाडु में 75% लोग जो रूरल एरिया के हैं, ग्रामीण क्षेत्र के हैं, उनको राशन की दुकानों से राशन प्राप्त करते हैं, जबकि यह रेशियो झारखंड में केवल 8% है. Since the health and nutrition states of people depends on ability of cheap and responsible quality food grains, sugar and other items for the PDS. Tamil Nadu villagers will be better off comparison with the rural public of Jharkhand. तमिलनाडु की जो जनता है वो इस सिस्टम में, इस तंत्र में कहीं आगे है. ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट रिपोर्ट, बेस्ट मेथड ऑफ मेजरमेंट डेवलपमेंट. मानव विकास, ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट मानव विकास कैसे है, इसकी एक रिपोर्ट दी गई है. ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट रिपोर्ट्स पब्लिश्ड बाय UNDP, यूनाइटेड नेशंस Department programs, is one of the best method of measure development. The reports compares countries based on 3 criteria, namely living standard, per capita income, health status, life expectancy, and third, educational level of people, literacy rate or enrollment rate. इन 3 आधारों पर कंपेयर किया गया है कि कहाँ पर मानव विकास अधिक है. सस्टेनेबल इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट. सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट इज दैट प्रोसेस ऑफ इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट which aims at maintaining the quality of the both present and future generation without causing any harm of natural resources and environment. Economic development may cause excessive exploitation of natural resources. For example, excessive mining of iron, coal, gold, silver and extraction of crude oil may lead to gradual depletion of their stock. Likewise, the smoke and other injurious emissions for factories and transport vehicles often add to population of the environment. Economic development therefore may complicate further the problem of pollution. Sustainable development. Here comes the significance of the concept of sustainable development. Sustainable development is that process of development which can be sustained over a long period of time without causing any fall in the quality of life of future generation. Sustainable development can be defined as progress of development which meets the needs of the present generation without reducing the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. To sum up, sustainable development is that process which does as under fulfills the need of present generation and it does not without causing any harm to ability of future generation to meet their own needs. तो सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट इसका मतलब वर्तमान में संसाधनों से लोगों की आवश्यकता की पूर्ति तो हो लेकिन उसका इतना अधिक दोहन ना हो कि भविष्य हमारी आने वाली जनरेशन के लिए कुछ भी ना बचे. दैट्स ऑल एंड this lesson the end of this lessons part. Thank you.